We give you the exact time. It's 8:57 in the morning. Now, God willing, I should be able to be sitting here. See how it's 8:57? That's almost 9. 7:57 will be almost 8. What I should be doing is arriving in the 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock hour. I should already have this. My man said it's not. Okay, so I had war at the bus stop. Always war. Always. What they're going to do is make me just go to work. That's really what's going to happen. I'm about to go to work on their ass. So the biggest problem, if you want to know the problem, what's the problem? Why this issue can't get settled? I'm going to tell you the problem about Louisiana. Louisiana can't lock up all these people unless they play this game. Now listen to the game. It's called Russian roulette. Back in the day, you get your bus driver, like the honeymooners. He's the guy on the route. He lives in that neighborhood. He knows all the people. All the people know him and his family. Whatever is going down, everybody knows in an instant what's going on. Beat heartbeat by heartbeat by heartbeat. But the game Louisiana plays is Russian roulette. Spin the wheel. You never know who's going to be riding the bus. And in a given week, you would think out of 7 days, it should be at the most 2, possibly 3 people. What it could be is the regular driver holding the route down Monday through Friday. That's 40 hours. Anybody work that? And then you think on his 2 off days, because that's fair to give a nigga 2 off days, that either it could be one person holding the 2 off days or 2 different people. One person to pick it up, another person. So as a writer, you would think that that's sane and reasonable, and that there's no wild cards and there's no flipping of, you don't know who the fuck, what mood they're going to be in, what type of personality they have, and if they're armed and dangerous, or if they're going to go off, or if they like to call police, 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 like what we dealing with on 45. Then, so I gave you problem number 1. I'm going to give you problem number 2. Problem number 2 is, I'm in a mode that came to me. The idea came to me yesterday to be a guest researcher. So I'm going to write a proposal to, what's his name? And then I'm going to ask, what's his name to present it? Because I'm not going to present it. Let me tell you something about Anisha. No matter how much I ask her to advocate, she acts like she don't speak. See, that's when they play that foreigner game with you. Like they don't understand English. I think it'd be better if you ask. See, the thing is, I can understand if she felt like she had something to lose, but she's already quitting the job. It's not that. She knows just how bad they don't like. That's what it is. She don't want to be seen advocating. I can't believe he came over there and started that mess. Okay. And see, that's 4. This is why I don't pay no bills. And see, that's 4. This is why I don't pay no bills. First, I want you to pay attention to how loud it is. You hear that sound? That's going to be all day. Louisiana has a health weapon. It's called noise terror. Me. The Klan. It ain't nobody but that organized crime people, of which the first is the Klan. I'm talking about the Klan as a general term. I'm going to give you that in my classroom, what it means, so you can take the class if you so inclined. But look, like I got a lot of knuckleheads on here. Fake, like my numbers are slowly going up, but that's not how it goes. You go, one of your videos gets a lot of attention and you get, like one of my videos got 3,000 views. What's up? Why I didn't get 3,000 subscribers? No, you could have got 9,000, because then people that see it, they talk about it. That's how you got 3,000. They post that shit up and a bunch of people start watching. Stay on your topic. Let's go down. I got the idea yesterday to request a guest researcher position to come to the group as a local. not somebody from a foreign place. I wouldn't allow that if it was me. I wouldn't let no stranger. I wouldn't let no stranger come, because then that stranger might bring stranger danger. So local people who are part of the beloved community, which implies not only that they're black, not no lay about black, somebody who's done the work, like myself. You heard that noise? Listen to all that noise. Nice neighborhood, but don't buy a house here, because this is what you're going to deal with. You hear that noise? Don't buy a house here. You hear all that noise? That's what you're going to deal with. Fuck being barricaded in your house and having it's the neighborhood. It's the vibrations. It's not just sound. It's the vibrations. People literally put barricades for their neighborhood against highway sounds, but these people here are sick. It makes them sick. So you got to feel sorry for them. That's why I don't get mad and go off like people are like, why you ain't the people are pitiful. The people are trapped. The people are hemmed up. So you have to feel sorry for that. You cannot allow that and the way that they treat you to get you to the point where you treat them the same way. Now I'm telling you something about my face is swollen right now. My face is swollen, and my hands and my ankles are swollen. We're going to do separate videos on health weapons. I do have a cup of coffee from the pastor. I didn't say yeah. That boy money tight. I did a fundraiser. Just there you go. You'll get 50. You'll get 50. You'll get 50. You'll get 50. That's one. That's two. You'll get 50. You'll get 50. You'll get 50. And you'll get 50. I don't know how to do it. That's why it's not done. Dumbass. Who could call for you today? Needing something. Hear that noise? That's the type of noise. Hear that noise? Now you ask yourself this question. In a matter of seconds, not minutes, not a 60 seconds and wait, not enjoy the quiet, 60 seconds, wait, enjoy the quiet, just in a matter of second after second after second. Every 5 seconds, like contractions, I always say. Well, you got all these heavy vehicles coming through here? Where they headed? Are they all back and forth, doing a loop on the highway, then coming right back down, back and forth? What's all the noise for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours? Highway noise, high level noise. What's all that? Why we don't enjoy the day? Why it's not peaceful and beautiful? What's going on? So that's number one. And number two is the chimes. It is 8 something. Well, it's 9:07. Let's see how long the chimes go, because it's not windy today. Chimes gonna go all day without an hour break for lunch. My girlfriend over here laughing at my jokes. So I know. Hey, Kelly Shields, how you doing? How you doing? Good morning, baby. I get, for some reason, recently, I've been getting idiots on here, and I can't respond to them, and I don't want to go to war, but I might turn the chat off. If it gets stupid, I'm going to turn the chat off. But if y'all, I want to see if you could try to post a, maybe you could look up a previous live, because for some reason these lives that I'm doing right now always say 24 hours processing, because the uncovered people who are holding me under surveillance want to edit my live. They gonna edit my motherfucker. It ain't YouTube editing. It's these bitch ass niggas, bitch ass crackers, bitch ass. I could go down. Like I seen Liz Garcia yesterday in my neighborhood. And I said, hey Liz, how you doing? What you doing in my neighborhood? She looked so uncomfortable. I don't know why. I'm not in your neighborhood, you in my neighborhood. Why you gonna look uncomfortable? I don't know you. I don't know where you be at, what you do. I have no fucking idea, no way of knowing. So don't be looking shook like I showed up on your doorstep. You in my stomping ground. Shit I do every day. Here you pop up. Liz Garcia. I can't fucking stand that bitch. She picked fight with me. Just like so many foreign girls. There's a lot of girls that's from wherever the fuck they from, whoever the fuck they is. You ain't black, you ain't white, so that's America. And then here comes the immigrant inserting themselves and swearing that. What cracks me up about an immigrant, and don't get me going long and hard because I have other things to do, but I will take this jab. 400 years of slavery. The blood in this soil. No, we're not talking about what they done to you in Central America and whatever and whatever and whatever. What we're talking about is the Africans that were brought here and worked as slaves for 400 years and built all these buildings you see around here, built all this stuff. So when there's slave labor, when you got people in chains working for free, there can be no immigrants. There can be no immigrant labor. So they have a thing here in New Orleans to talk about the Irish built something because the slaves were too valuable. That shit is crazy. That's New Orleans, and that's the Irish hate. Because I've heard a couple of people scream, like a belly scream, I'm Irish, and they made us do something dangerous because the slaves were too valuable. First of all, I would like somebody to teach me a class on that. I want to understand that fully. I want to hear so much history on New Orleans that I think people need to know. Like, what you doing binging on? I don't know what you binge. You need to binge on some fucking history. That's what you need to binge on. The noise. It is okay to come through. Do not move here. Do not think that you can function here. You will have a nervous breakdown from the noise alone. You'll be shaking and dropping shit in your kitchen. This is not a nice place. Lakeview is horrible. Listen to this. Listen to all this noise. How many heavy vehicles per minute, per 5 minute, per 10 minute, pass by this church that I'm at? We could play it back and quantitatively hold statistics on this noise. It's not just about the noise, it's about the presence. Where are they going? What are they carrying? Why is it happening so repetitively? Why is the noise that fucking loud for so long? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, baby, you go to school on them. Go smooth to school. So it makes it difficult for a guest researcher. That's my new title, baby. I just gave myself that title. A guest researcher. It makes it hard. That black girl is mad because she's supposedly the queen bee. Somebody got her in her feelings thinking I am against her in some way, and I'm not. I just can't stand her. I can't stand the bitch. Because it's a Louisiana thing, I guess, to fight a black woman. Everybody trying to fight the black woman. So when it's a black woman trying to fight a black woman, how am I supposed to feel? Okay, so I'm gonna do a class today. This is gonna be the first of many classes that I'm about to do. Just so you know, I'm on classes now. Just so you know, a bitch is on classes. Now, what I'm going to teach on, just so you know, is don't talk to the police. That's going to be my first class from Regents. I'm going to do a remix on his video. I'm going to chop and screw his video. I'm going to use some tools today. Y'all not going to have me not using Google Meet and not using Classroom. Today is going to be a work day. So I want you to be aware of something. I don't know if you can pick it up with the microphone that I have, but there's a high-pitched squeal like EMFs over here in this corner. High-pitched squeal. I can hear it, and you should be able to pick it up on this microphone. It's like a TV sound, but it's like, why is my face so fat? What did I eat yesterday? 2 triangle sandwiches. What did I eat all day yesterday? Over here. Yesterday wasn't the pizza day. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway. 9:14. Mic. Font. Vibrate. Auto rotate. Everything is 9:14, y'all. Hallelujah. Okay. I'm going to make sure that today is Thursday. I got to look at my, I'm looking for the, there's something going on Thursday, isn't it? I'm looking for the thing for the thing. Never have a place to put that. So, you know what I'm talking about, the thing for the church, for the show what's going on this week on campus, on church. And to get up out of the South, the Deep South, and find some other press, there's got to be some, I'm going to start with the California Presbyterian Church. We can do that. They probably got a statue up here of him. I heard what he said. I heard something what he said. Some bitch trying to get a bit of a sale. All that number.
This is really family. Your people's what the fuck is this?
Shouldn't have questioned. But you got the price. Ooh, that's good. Look what you're doing. You just a monster with the coffee, baby. I got a tiny ass cup with a bunch of coffee in it and a tea bag. Yeah, she gonna be lit up today. Yeah. I tell you, you have no business near food. Come here, let me put you where you really belong, which is in this bag. Just wait, there should be a fork. There's the fork. Now use this for destiny. Whew. 2 hour live, bitch. This is my job. It's only 20 minutes, but we're going 2 hours on this live. No translation. No fucking translation, baby. Okay, so I was telling you about the Klan, about the Ku Klux Klan. When you know they're present is when you have difficulty. Like when I first got here, I found I was in Klan land. I remember complaining to my friend who is the state police that there's an embargo on the city. That's what I told him. I said, I can't get coffee. I can't get basic things like it's the Great Depression. There's an embargo on the city. Somebody has a hold on the entire fucking city where goods can't come in and out and flow smoothly. See that? A panic ensued after I made those statements publicly. And people trying to cover and hide and say, what is it that I'm going to tell you what the problem was, that Walgreens, every time I came in there, those bitches done such and thus. They see my shopping habits. And so when I come in, they go to the shelf where the coffee was and remove everything. Just leave a hole there. A big hole, mind you. They go to where the wipes that I'm getting. Remove them. Then I'm holding conversation about, so when is your shipment coming in? They're just gaslighting you. Just running all this game on you because they're under the thumb of the Klan, which means it's run like a plantation in the Deep South still. They've used the pandemic in particular as the latest example of taking it back to the plantation, chopping up territory and letting the crackers. So, the uptown gang and the downtown gang still got crackers, letting them run their little territory. And the niggas is just, I'm going to tell you what's happening to niggas. Remember when I first got to Louisiana, they said everybody go to the gym. Look at this. No wind. I'm going to tell you about this thing. Let me turn the camera. Let me explain something to you. This is a class. This, around the city, has been used to terrorize. These chimes that you see are automated in some type of a way. Now, whether or not there's somebody that has a beam that can make a move and it's turned on, whether or not it's electrified, whatever's going on with these chimes, I'm putting you on game. Do you know I used to live someplace? Yes, I did. Where they had these chimes on this lady's porch that used to act up. But yet, when it was a whole storm, like a big storm, that thing ain't moving. I'm talking about gusting 50 and 80 mile an hour winds. It's not moving. Out right in the open like you see this thing. It's so much I could tell you about the chimes as you move through. That's one of the defenses of the Klan in New Orleans. You see, we in Lakeview, we not where the niggas is at. Where my campsite was, where they had this chime, not where the niggas is at. The place I'm at right now, there was a chime installed. The type of chime that would make your head explode. It had so many little sounds to it. So many different, I should have filmed it for you, but it didn't faze me because I know about the chimes. They thought that I was new to the chimes. They thought they was gonna drive me crazy. But I seen it and I kept on rolling. Kept on doing what I was doing. Did not faze me at all. If it fazed me, I would have made a big see, look at this. This ain't phasing me. But I'm working now. See, I'm creating classroom now. So as my new job as a teacher, I can't believe that. This lady asked me when I was 18 or 19, do you teach school? And I told her no. There's no reason. If I was smart or if I had guidance, or I'm gonna give you the guidance. When you graduate from high school, first thing you need to do, listen up. First thing you need to do, listen up, is become a substitute teacher. Put all the paperwork and pay all the money, because once you stand in front of a classroom in your own hometown, your city, and your state, and then you've done that as a substitute, then what you could do, even as a high school student, you could take some sort of acceleration. I don't know why these people doing these 4-year bachelors, you could accelerate you some shit. They got that stupid ass sign on the motherfucking bus about be a teacher. I'm about to look deep into it because Google Educator has some stuff that I don't even know what the hell is going on. Hey, I'm gonna use these 2 hours on my live because bitch, from now on I'm gonna be doing 2-hour lives every day. I should, if the 2 hours gonna turn into 4 hours. I'm talking about one live 4 hours. You're going to be able to get a look at my homeless world. Do you see this shit? I'm at the church right now, homeless in the motherfucker. And I'm telling you, I have a thing. See my board? I'm putting this on my board today to make me a toilet. When I want to shit, I'm going to shit. Then the next thing I'm going to do is get me back to the pop-up shower. I used to love that thing. There's no reason I shouldn't have me a pop-up shower. I should be able to shower. Yes, ma'am. Hook it down so it don't fly away. Unzip it, get in there, get fucking naked. Have a light in there. Have a little thing hanging with the soap and everything for my hair. I should be able to get in that bitch, shit, shower, and shave. And have me a sink for to do my hair. A little vanity for my hair. Whereas, like how I used to have a three-way vanity. This homeless setup right here, it's not functional. It's crazy. Right now, but I'm gonna fix it. It's gonna be beautiful. This very same small space is gonna be beautiful. And as beautiful as I'm making it, it's gonna stay that way. I see the use of space of all. This is what I see. This is my opinion. And you're in my classroom, because I'm the teacher. All the vehicles on the road should have housing too. Why would you pay all that money? And if anything happened at all, anything that stopped the traffic, you can't shit. That's a huge, let me tell you, feces, nothing nice. The best thing you can do with your own feces is get a system in place to plant it and to make it grow so that your feces is not going anywhere other than into your food. So you keep the circle of life going. All that feces, all that outhouse is some stupid shit. You should be taking your chamber pot and throwing it on the goddamn garden. Just like cow manure and house manure, what is horse manure, whatever. The manure is, oh my God, that's how you get something to grow. There's a lot of things in, and you should be on your own feces. That's how you'll never get sick. You got to be watching and smelling and handling your own feces. Who invented a toilet? Where's all the good feces going? Who invented that shit? Each group of people should handle their own stuff. Then you get all of that feces, animal feces, human feces, and all of that. Uh-oh. I forgot. My bad. Okay. Yeah, we still live, y'all. I just had to secure my door. My little door fell off. Wait, let me turn it right. Do the computer right. Yeah, I have it. Put a bungee. See that bungee right there? I'm going to show you the bungee. Give me 1 minute. I'm scratching. Scratching. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bam. That's the bungee. And it's holding my shit up. Father. Okay, so turning back, you see all this. Look, I'm telling you where my church is at. Send through a gift card from American Express so I could get me a tripod and a setup. And I got somebody inspiring me. Listen to the noise. Listen to that noise. The quality of the noise is to disturb and to disrupt. This is science. I want people from around the world, people from Africa and Asia, to study the Klan. I'm here to teach you about the KKK. I'm sitting right smack dab in Klan territory. This is some shit that they do. They have a noise terror. They'll fuck over you. You'll be sick and won't know why. Because they have studied in their Confederate medical, whatever they got, the effects of vibrations and sound, how it affects you negatively. So they use it as a weapon. That's me talking. I'm stuck. Boo. Who you got right now is Miss Jasmine, the investigator. This hoes investigate these things because this hoe has been in the streets too long, and I know what from what, and you might not like it. And I know one thing y'all think that you could do and get away with is call somebody crazy. Just make a crazy case up. Just grab a crazy paper and fill a fucking blank scene. My man told me, he said, oh, that's a form. He said, that's a form, brother. Tell you one thing. I don't even know where that shit is at. Are you serious? Oh, it looks like I lost something. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna give you classroom time. Let me look at my time. So it's 9:30 in the morning. I love the morning, y'all. I'm gonna start doing some research on sleep. Because I want my sleep to do better. I'm drinking coffee right now, y'all. All right, y'all. Here's the problem with my 2-hour live. I need another phone. So my question to you is, how quick can I get me another phone? Tomorrow is Friday. I would have to go find my girlfriend. And you know what you would have to go do? You would have to go post up. You'll have to take a detour and post up. Are you listening? I'm gonna ask him. He'll help me. He looks like he'll actually make the call. Like he'll actually make the call. And he'll actually talk to him. He's a man. if people wasn't fucking with me. That's why I want a woman. I like her as a woman to do it. And the pastor won't do it. He won't do nothing. And Katie, Holy Week. Maybe I could get him to send the pastor a message. Maybe that's part of my thing. He's here all the time. And maybe when I see him, he can give the pastor, take a picture of the paper and send it. Take a picture of the paper and send it. Take a picture and get him in the habit of saying, hey, do you have anything you want to send to Pastor Alex? Can I help you send your messages? There you go. He right there in my face. And I see him all the time. See, that would help a lot. If he do some work. Do some fucking work, man. Do some work, man. I need you to take an assignment and be the messenger. Whew, that idea just came. And if that's the case, let's say hypothetically, I'll tell you what I'm trying to do tomorrow. Where old boy is that? I see two people that got me. At least two. Maybe she got me. My mom, she was riding dirty. Yeah, because she's, I used to be on this thing. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. She was just doing it. She was just doing that shit, doing it. And everybody was laughing like, the bitch gonna take the bus off the route. Fuck the route. Fuck us. Fuck the people that's left there. And fuck everything. Run it how you want to run it. Woo. Run it how you want to run it. Woo. Run it, run it, run it, run it. Run it how you want to run it. Woo. All this fucking noise. So he had me telling her, you heard that sound? You heard? You hear me? I made a whole word. You heard. Do you hear that sound? But this man told me something. He said, I don't know what to do about this accent you have. Fuck you mean? You from New Orleans. How backwards the shit you make up. I couldn't say heard. Do you heard me? Y'all say, do you heard me? So what the fuck? Whatever, man. It's not about an accent. It's about discombobulation. Shit don't be coming out how you intend for the shit to come out. They come out ass backwards. And I'm gonna tell you why. Listen up. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. If you think that your performance level as an athlete, as a participant in the game of life, in the sport, your athletic output is pertained to your input, right? So if you have an environment like the toxic ass environment I have right here with all these crackers making all that noise with them very high, big powered, high powered vehicles that are equipped to destroy your peace. To go, raw, and I'm dealing with that all day. That affects the everything. It affects that. So then I have this shit right here, right up under me. You see this? Non-stop. Non-stop. It's gonna do non-stop today. Because it's just on a mission today. Now, for those of y'all who don't believe me, there's going to be days that I'm going to show you that it's not moving. But the trees are moving. I'm talking about the whole day. The whole day. That shit ain't going to move because it's not turned on. Yes, it do. Believe me when I tell you, or you can leave, you know that, right? You don't have to believe me. You can leave this classroom. I know what I'm talking about. That's one of the things. Them high-powered vehicles going round and round, you're going up on the highway, going around, and 5 teams that are mixing in 5 variations, 5 shuffles, you could call it. The same motherfuckers. I've sat here looking at them all day. Same groups of shit shuffling, but boom, it's easy. It gets easy. Anything that's hard, once you know how, it gets easy. So quantifying and surveillance in them, you heard that? counter surveillancing them, investigating them, investigative journalism them. Next thing you know, you done caught them cold and you peep their game. It's organized crime. Sound like the whole fucking earth is shaking. See? That's the game. That's the clan. That ain't nobody else to do no shit like that. You know why? Why? Because Jet Jazz, who are you investigating? The KKK. The Ku Klux Klan. White supremacists. That's an overarching umbrella organization, and they have little finger lengths of areas. So right now I'm in Lakeview investigating the Lakeview area of the Ku Klux Klan. One of the Ku Klux Klan, no, I'm not investigating homeless. I'm investigating the Ku Klux Klan. One of the Ku Klux Klan members told me they was going to burn my homeless rig down. See all this homeless shit? They told me they were going to burn the bitch down. A white man, a white motherfucker, if you ask me, came to me and told me, are you trying to live homeless in Lakeview? I'll burn that shit down. Not in my neighborhood. The only thing he didn't say, he left off the word nigger. That's all. But that was implied. You got that understanding that he don't talk like that to white folk. He don't talk like that to immigrant. He'll talk like that to a nigger. And he'll feel that way. Who in the history of the world had their shit burned down by a cracker? Niggas. So that's why I call them. That's me calling them the Ku Klux Klan. The KKK. Any motherfucker to tell me they're gonna burn my homeless shit down is the Klan to me. Now you a Klansman. KLANSMAN. So if you don't understand that, you're in the wrong place. You do know the name of the channel is called Black Nationalist Security. It's about my security agency. So the National Security Agency, the NSA, is for the security of the nation. So the Black Nationalist Security Agency is for the security of the black nation within this nation, the black people. That's something, if you can't grasp that, you should find another live to be on with your time. Because I'm not going to keep repeating it individually. If you're on a Black Nationalist channel, some things you should have caught on to by now. Okay, baby? Now, unless you're a fake channel and you just fucking with me. Okay, baby. Okay, so you understand how the homelessness and the Klan intersect? A Klansman in Lakeview, where it's white people who used to not let black people live here or pass through, threatened to burn down my homeless rig. I called 911. They did not come get him. They did not investigate him. So I have to do my own investigation. And reporting. I'm also doing investigative reporting. I'm reporting to my audience what I'm going through as a homeless. In Lakeview. I'm in Lakeview. See? And the Klan, part of the Klan targeting you, oh my God, what they love to do is kick up a ruckus. And you're going to hear all fucking raw. Everything going to come by and lay into me. That's called night riding. If you do a little research on your own about night riding, that's something the Klan would do to black people. Ride by, noise. Outrageous decibels of noise. It's gonna be all day, baby. They ain't gonna stop. It's gonna be non-stop, and it's gonna be mind-boggling. Like, wait, these people ain't never get to where they're going. They're just circling. That's what's up. So I want to share with you my coffee. Let me share that with you. Let me do it right. Turn the computer. See that? That's coffee. Do you know I'm broke for water? Let me show you how broke I am today. I'm broke for water. Do you see that? Do you see this? Whew. See that? No water. This is what the pastor gave me. The Korean pastor, the Asian. Not the white pastor. He gave me this much water. And a bitch like me, what I did is throw the tea bag in there and some coffee. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm doing right now. You see that? Yeah. Now, the tea bag is out, so let's stir this up. Put my fork right there. Bam. And see my coffee. Bitch need water. Bitch needs water. Where could I possibly get water? I told you G's Pizza kicked me out, right? Molly did that. It's a white girl, little tiny white girl. She went complaining to G. All I did was come in there and say, may I speak to G? She said, I'm busy right now. But I said, okay. I asked another girl to speak to G. She did not answer me. I asked the third bitch, can I speak to G? So the third bitch didn't answer me. So when Molly seen that I went out the back door to go look for G my damn self, she came. And fast forward, because she knew where he was. She walked, fast forwarded past me, breezed past me, right? And then she went to where he was, and he came out mad. I don't know what the fuck she said to him. But Molly is the reason that I'm kicked out of G's. She complained. Then he goes telling me this, and this. He unloaded on me to the tune of $1 billion. Shit, I guess he was holding back, and now he has a complaint in a white girl, a white lady. Boy, it just blows you how they come to the defense of white womanhood. Let a nigga bother a white lady in the deep south. You got a fucking problem. And G is trained. He know about racism. He's trained on that racism. He know he better not let no white lady come to him and complain about something and he don't do nothing. So he came and took a nigger and strung me up on a tree and held me up in effigy, and I'm done. I no longer have access to get water and lemons. That's all I was getting, and I was paying for it too. Why them bitches steady telling me, we'll give you, fuck you, you're not gonna give me shit. I got money. I have donors. I have people who put money in my hand. I have people who lace me the fuck up. Okay? I stayed with some money. The car might pull up right now and be like, oh my God, are you homeless? Here, make sure you eat something today. Okay, here you go. And that could be $100 bill in Lakeview. Lakeview love to give a nigga $100. I'm just telling you that right now. They be keeping them hundreds for what the hell? I don't know. I mean, I am not on the level to be walking around with a, well, I was though, wasn't I? Didn't I used to be that bitch? I used to be that hoe. With them $100 bills, yeah. That's how I came to New Orleans. But New Orleans don't like a hoe to be free. They like to traffic a hoe. So if you think you're going to be a free hoe in New Orleans, that might have been the past, but it's not going to be the future. They're going to put a needle. Do you know what they're doing with me right now? They're shooting needles in my neck. They shooting needles. Look at this. I'm waking up with needle marks. Since I started showing people, they stopped shooting the needles right there. But they was getting me back to back to back. Look at all that. Those are scars. Like, I'm not going to see that. So now when I start videotaping and saying, wherever I sleep, wherever I take a nap. See, like right now, I'm on the church, so I'm not going to sleep on the church. But let's say I was someplace and I decided to nod off. Boo, somebody will low crawl me. They'll belly crawl. They'll be on the ground. This happened to me before. They'll be on the ground crawling like the motherfucker at war, like with their elbows like this, crawling. And baby, they'll shoot you up with what the fuck they shooting me up with. I don't know, but do you see my face is swole? My ankles are swole and my hands are swole. So, as a victim of human trafficking, I've had the threat. They'll tell me, oh, we put a needle in your arm, make some money off your body in a hotel. I'm an old bitch. I don't know what the fuck you think you doing. All this young pussy out here. If you into pussy, why would you want some old busted pussy? Because they just nasty, I guess. They gonna do me in the hospital or go all up in my ass in the hospital. Baby, let me tell you something. When I came out the hospital, I was shitting like this. You think that's exaggeration? The size of a Coke bottle, the width, diameter of a Coke bottle. You ever seen a shit look like that in your fucking life? Why would any human being? I found a video yesterday, a hip hop video. I know your question is, where was the video, Jad? I don't have the station. Let me get a pen right now and backtrack. Oh, I do have it. I put it under rape. All right, y'all. That's what I did. It was two guys talking about being in jail. Whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Get up to the point in the story where he said people started talking, man, because this dude was shitting like that. His shits was coming out like monster big. Like the size of a can of Coke. And everybody was like, shouldn't nobody be shitting like that, man? Why is this kid shitting like that? They started watching and paying attention to who bullying him, who's talking to him crazy, who's telling him get up, who's telling him get that, you know, bullying, you already know. And they figured out that that guy was raping him down and busting his whole young virgin asshole to this size. That's disgusting. I mean, it'll hurt your fucking brain to know the trauma and the drama that somebody, okay, so first of all, let me get back to the story. They started the story. Let me explain to you. This was the story. He said, yeah, we was on the whatever jail. And there's a nigga, right? The nigga was big. Okay, so that's chapter 1. They were the place. They was in the jail. Chapter 2, it was a nigga there. He's big. Chapter 3, how big was the nigga? The nigga was so big that before you fight him, you just go ahead and stab the nigga. You're not gonna win the fight. You can't fight this nigga. This ain't a nigga you can fight. You have to stab him in one of his organs to drop him immediately. That's how the conversation went on how big this nigga was. Nigga was this big. So a nigga that big might just have a dick this big around. I mean, niggas got big dicks. I think you know that, right? Oh, you don't know that? But you just learned today in this classroom, okay? I'm sorry. If you don't know that, you should get off my channel, because you got to be grown to be on this motherfucker. This grown talk over here. So, a big nigga. In the prison ain't nothing but big niggas in prison. But this nigga was big in a big prison, big nigga place. So he was one of the biggest niggas. Taking a youngster, a little itty bitty somebody, bullying them, busting their ass like this, having their ass shitting out shits like this. Ooh, Jesus, that's hurt me right here. That's a crime. Nobody mama want to hear that's happening to their son. You don't raise no male son to be a man, and he got fuck around and go to jail, and then he's somebody bitch like that. It's a psychological trauma. Is it your ass? Now I got 2 more things to say. It's not funny, okay? There's 2 ways it can go down. Now remember the movie Life with Bernie Mac? They were joking, pitch and woo, my ass, pitch woo at a woman. Then that guy, for survival's sake, because I am a living witness to a white man tell me at Tulane University in the Catholic Center that he had to be a fake homosexual, that he was getting raped so bad, so frequently, by so many people, that he had to pick out the biggest nigga with the biggest dick and learn how to please him so that big nigga could keep all them wolves off of him from being handed around. Now, if that don't make you cry and make you want to be in prison, what do you call it? Noise. Shake the earth noise. You cannot function. I don't know how the people in the neighborhood. See, the people in the neighborhood is Klansmen. So they know somebody's in their neighborhood that those people are attacking with the noise terror sound. They know what's going on. Because I said, well, why wouldn't you come out? The only person come outside to be the person that ain't in the Klan. Some dumbass that moved into Klan neighborhood, Klan territory that don't fucking know where they at. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming to my live. Please share my channel on Black Nationalist Security Agency. Love you. Back to this asshole rape in the jail. The movie Life showed Bernie Mac talking about pitch and woo. Thank you, baby. Thank you for sharing. Actually, today I'm hungry and thirsty. See, these are my water bottles and ain't no water in them. Yeah, and the funniest thing in the world is I'm right at the church and can't get no water because they've hired somebody who don't like me, who won't let me get water. Yep. They got somebody in there who's an immigrant, who's a Vietnamese woman who don't like a nigga. Ruthless. Low down bitch. Done got into the country after the Vietnam War, and she has a nerve to be prejudiced on niggas. She don't like that I'm homeless. Now, if I was Michelle Obama, she'd kiss my ass. I get all the water I want. I was a decent, but so no, I'm thirsty and hungry. I'm very hungry today. Don't ask me why I'm so hungry. Oh, I know why I'm hungry. I didn't get my meal yesterday. I went, oh, I'm sorry. Are you homeless? If you don't, yes, bitch. Come on, baby. Yes. Homeless right now as we speak. Homeless bad. Suffering. Okay? And the reason I'm suffering is because I don't believe in going to the homeless places. I'm at the church. I think the church should help the homeless. So right now I will say my church is helping me a great deal by letting me park my stuff here all day. So they're giving me a safe place to be during the day. So I don't have to be at a coffee shop all day. Yesterday I was at a coffee shop all day. It was very uncomfortable. They kept looking at me, wondering my next move. They kept watching to see if I was going to go in the bathroom and not come out. They kept, trying to see if I'm washing my hands, if I'm, it was just fucking crazy. They do like 100 things when you homeless, you go to a restaurant. They don't want you in there. Nobody wants you in there. I got kicked out of one G's Pizza a couple days ago for no reason, over a drink. A silly ass waitress named Molly complained to the owner. She complained to the shift manager. She didn't complain to her mama or her fellow waitresses. She went to the owner and got me trespassed and kicked out. Trespass banned for life. The summer's coming. Do you see this? This is all I have to drink today, all day. That's all I'm gonna have to drink. You see that shit is empty? I know you see that shit. So, is this so much about homeless as friendless? That's what I used to tell people. When I first became homeless, I would tell them, I'm not homeless, I'm friendless. It's not about being homeless. You have friends, then you're not going to suffer with homelessness the same, if you got friends. Because then you have a place. If you see how I need water, I would have a way to get it. But I'm not going to have no way to get this water. I just went down to the other church because there's 3 churches here. And they have a food box that's outside. It was so much good, luxurious food in that motherfucker. I took some and I left some. Now, I've been back there 3 different times, including today, an hour ago. Not a drop of nothing in that motherfucker. All right, so I'm going to let you go. Thank you for coming to my channel. I appreciate it. This live is 1 hour. I was going to do 2, and I will do my second hour a little later in the day. Since it's 9:57, it's going to be about to be 10 o'clock. I'm going to go off this live and come back later. Now, if you want to make a donation to me, I need it bad. I'm going to tell you how you can make a donation. But I ain't figured it out. You can make a donation to my church, I guess. Make a donation to the church, I guess. I don't know. But I don't want to be doing nothing on YouTube that involves the church unless I have permission. So, I don't know what to say. I got something for you. What you could do is you could order me a meal at a restaurant and I'll go pick it up. That's something, because that way I'm really just getting food. That would be awesome. But we'll talk about that later. This 1 hour live is over. I covered a lot of topics. And I did forget one thing when you asked me a question. I was going to say something about the movie Life and pitch and woo and that man not want to go back to his mama like that. And there was another thing, I had another rape reference for jail. Can't think of it. And I'm going to come off the live to do some more research, and I'll be back on later. And thank you I'm coming back live later. So if you have your notifications on, that's good. I promise you, that's what I'm here for, to be on their Wi-Fi, to be live today. So I will be back on later. So I'll see y'all later. And thank you for caring and asking. God bless you, Miss Sarah L. Sass. That's what it says. It says ELL Sass, SASS. That's a word, to sass somebody. So thank you, Miss L. Sass. See you later, alligator.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Miss Jammin' in the house, yay. Miss Jammin' in the house, yay. Miss Jammin' in the house, yay. How you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Black Nationalist Security Agency. Today is April the 2nd, 2026. All right. See y'all later. God bless. Love you. Don't forget to glory and honor to God.